I admit that in the past I've been nasty, and they weren't kidding when they called me, well, witch. Hey guys, it's Jen with Jen Makeup Magic. Today I did a look inspired by Ursula from The Little Mermaid. If you'd like to see how I did this look, please keep watching. And please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, first we start with the hair. I just took a 1-inch curling iron and curled my entire head. And then I took a teasing comb or a rat tail comb and I just teased pieces up until I got the desired shape. Sprayed it with a little bit of hairspray. I did use a little bit of white hairspray, but I'm already pretty blonde. I recommend the Graftobian brand. One of the last videos I did, I used one from Party City and it did stain my hair bright pink. I managed to get most of it out, but I haven't had a problem with this particular brand. It does say on the back not to use on bleached or porous hair, so don't do it if it says not to. Take my Elmers glue and a spatula, and I'm gonna conceal my eyebrows with that. I'm gonna go over each eyebrow about 3 times, and I'm gonna let the glue dry in between each coat, because Ursula has really high eyebrows, so I'm going to be covering mine up and drawing on some new ones. Okay, so I've allowed the glue to dry and I did about 3 coats. Now I'm going to take, I think this is Max Factor, and it's basically just a white concealer, but you could use anything light. I'm just going to go back over the eyebrows. I think this is called White Blanc. I don't even think they make Max Factor anymore. Anyways. This is just going to help to kind of conceal my dark eyebrows still. So I'm just going to kind of take that over the top and I'm going to blend that out with my finger to kind of help conceal my eyebrows a little bit more. Okay, so I've got the eyebrows blocked out and covered. And don't worry about the white color. Whenever we do the body painting and then we go back over it with the eyeshadow, it'll all be covered completely. Next I'm going to take my Mehron palette, and this is the pastel palette. And I'm going to go in with this pastel purple color. Now these are water activated palettes, and I like to use a big body brush, and this is from Paradise Makeup also. This is an AQ 830. So now I'm going over my body with the Mehron palette. It can be quite streaky. I'm still working on getting the proper consistency to get the best coverage. Obviously, if you were doing a full body makeup look, you would need to do your arms and the rest of your body. But the consistency that you want to have is more like a paste. So make sure whenever you're mixing it that you almost have a paste-like consistency when you're painting it on. So we're going to get started on the eyeshadow next. I'm just going to take my NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk, and I'm just going to take that over my entire eyelid area, because I really want the blues and purples that I'm going to be using to pop. And don't worry about any white spaces that you have left. When you go to do your final touch-ups, you can finish that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to draw on some very thin, highly arched brows. Needed to do this before I did the eyeshadow so that it gives me a frame to do my eyeshadow. A flat, stiff eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be using my electric palette, and I'm going to be using the color Gonzo, and I'm going to be using that over my lower lid. Now she kind of has a pointed appearance to her eyeshadow and it's really not blended in. And I'm going to be going with teals and purples, but you can do whatever colors you want. You don't have to do her look exactly. So we're just going to take our shadow and we're going to pack that in. And you can see how bright that teal comes up on camera. It really does help whenever you put a white base down when you're going to be using bright shadows. I'm going to be taking this up higher. I'm using my brush to make a line where I want the teal to stop, just as a guideline. And I'm really not blending this out, I really want it to be unblended. So I'm just going to keep packing this color on top of each other. I'm kind of taking it up to a point in the center. Okay, so now I'm going to take my MAC Spider Queen palette and I'm going to be taking the color, I think it's deep purple, and a flat Sigma E57. And I'm just going to go right along that teal. I'm basically on top of my real eyebrow now. So I'm going to kind of make that look like a crease since we recreated the shape of the brow. Next I'm going to take my jumbo pencil and I'm just going to fill in a little bit higher. I'm going to take that teal color up just a little bit higher. Electric palette, I'm going in with the color Urban and my Sigma E44, and I'm going in through my crease. I'm kind of blending that purple in with the teal a little bit. I do kind of want to keep a hard line, so I'm not going to do too much blending. So I'm just doing a bit of cleanup underneath my brows. I'm going in with a small brush and my NYX jumbo pencil in white. Or actually it's called Milk. And I'm just going to go and kind of clean up just underneath the brow. This kind of gives your eyebrow and your eyeshadow look a little bit of a highlight. And with my L'Oreal voluminous eyeliner, and I'm going to line my lower lash line all the way in and my upper lash line. Alright, next I'm going to go back in with my black liner and I'm just going to give myself a beauty mark. Alright, next I'm going in with a black felt tip liner, and this one is by Bedhead, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line. I'm going in with my Red Cherry Lashes, the number 100, and my Duo Lash Glue. Alright, so we've got our lash glue on. We're going to let it get tacky. Soften the band a little bit by bending it a little bit. We've got our lashes on. I'm just going to go back over the top of the band with a little bit more black liner. Alright, going in with my MAC Hot Naughty mascara. And we're just going to coat the upper and lower lashes.
Okay, next we're going to line the lips, and I'm going in with MAC Cherry Lip Pencil. I'm going to overdraw them a little bit to give myself a fuller palette. brush. Make sure I get into the corners.
Going in with my electric palette in the color Urban. And I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to shade along my cheekbones. My jawline. I'm going to go and shade at my forehead. So kind of just give me a more dimensional look instead of just painting yourself one flat color. Because if you look at a human face, our skin is never just one color. Depending on where the light's hitting us, we'll usually have highlighting down the center of our face, down our nose, and around our hairline and things like that. It would typically be a little bit darker because of a shadow. So I'm just taking this color and blending it into my hairline. Take a little bit down my nose to slim that down. She has really bad, I guess, frown lines. We won't call them smile lines down the side of her nose right here. So I'm just going to take and do a soft line down the side of my face. I'm just kind of softening this line out just a little bit. And same on this side.